In our first story, the Medina District Court has refused an application to grant bail to Prince Charles Dejo, a businessman accused of allegedly beating his wife, Lillian Dejo, severely, leading to her death. Lawyer for the accused person, Captain Nkrabea Ifadate, retired, argued that the court had the capacity to admit the accused person to bail, citing a judgment of the Supreme Court. The prosecution, however, prayed the court to refuse the bail application to afford them more time with their investigation. The case has been adjourned to 12th April 2021. Now, lawyer for the accused, Captain retired Nkrabea Ifadate, spoke to Joy News after today's proceedings.
Our application is pending and it's coming up on 31st of March for the hearing to take place for bail. I have already written a letter here for the record of proceedings so that the High Court judge will see what happened here on the 8th of March. I have no doubt in my mind that the High Court will admit my client to bail. He is innocent, very innocent. And this ongoing trial by the media is not in the interest of justice and fair play. There should be nothing like trial by the media because you have tied the hands of the accused person. The accused person cannot speak. The accused person cannot make a press conference. The accused person cannot do any interview. But people are using social media. They cannot even substantiate what they are saying and just making all manner of comments against my client, which is not the best. And you see, we must not forget that in Ghana, anything that happens to somebody can happen to you. So the law must take its course. The law must take its course.
The father of the victim, Charles Kangla Blasu, also spoke to the media.
My daughter is dead. I don't understand how she died. And so I'm still grieving. I am grieving. As any father would. I'm believing God that justice will be served. I guess the reason there's so much support is because domestic violence is condemnable anywhere, any day. It shouldn't happen. And so, irrespective of the fact that it is my daughter who is dead, everybody who is concerned because that thing has to stop. There are many women today suffering in silence, and they should come out boldly now out of it. Nobody has to die again under such circumstances.
Now, some women's rights activists, including former gender minister Nana Oyebampoado and the FIDA, were there.
Have the African women lawyers here and other civil society groups, the Domestic Violence Coalition, and we are monitoring this case obviously because of some of the implications and the domestic violence and others involved. Yes, we were in court, we are watching brief, and at court today bail was refused, bail was denied. We've heard that it's been repeated at the High Court. Our role is to make sure that the law is applied and that Lillian gets justice.
So we are here to support the family of Lillian. Domestic violence is a major problem in this country. UN has called it a shadow pandemic, and it's actually a shadow pandemic here because the people who die, which go unreported in this country, is so high. And the number of cases that are reported and unreported in this country on gender-based violence is so high and unacceptable. So we are watching brief. We want to make sure that justice is served. And that's why we are here, to support the family and to ensure that nobody goes through what Lillian goes through again. It's just a recurring problem.